Hi everyone, my name is Samir and today I'll be talking about what I learned in week 7 of software engineering, which is about design, architecture, and methodology. Um, Before jumping just to recap, in the previous week we covered things like requirement engineering, software processes, and complexity. This week we moved forward into how we actually design the system once we know what I needs to do. So the design design basically starts from the requirements. Once you know what the system needs to do, you figure out how it's going to be built. You ask questions like what are the main components, how do they connect, and how we organize them. There are two levels: architecture design, which is the big picture, and detail design, which goes deeper into each part. So architectural style, this this covers several architecture style. These are kind of like templates for how you structure a system. For example, pipe and filter, data flows through a series of steps, good for things like compilers or payroll system. And second one is client server. One side requested, the other responds, like the most website. And another one is MVC, model view controller. This separates the data and the display and the logic used in most every web app. And another one is layered. Each layer only talks or talks to the layer below it, which keeps the thing clean and organized. So database design, we also covered database design. We um, we started with an ER diagram during the requirement phase, then moved to the logical design, turning entities into tables, and finally physical design, where you pick data types and set up indexes. The key things are primary key for identifying records and foreign key for linking tables. Another one is OO, design and use cases. Object oriented design, you start by reviewing use cases, and then decide what classes to create and how they relate. UML diagrams like class diagrams and state diagram and sequence diagram are used to show the visibility. Mm, Finally, we touch the UI design, making sure the system is easy to use. The lecture talk about prototyping screen and thinking about how flow of interaction from low fidelity sketches all the way to high fidelity prototypes. And so um in our project we are building a system, and now I understand how to properly structure it. I can use MVC architecture since we are building a web-based application. I can design a proper database using ER diagrams, and I can create use case and class diagram to plan out the components before coding. This week really gave me the tools to go from requirements to an actual design to plan. Thank you.